And, Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green is out there with Smith. And there's Porzingis. Then it's MP. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This Heat team does just about everything well. They're one of the top teams in the league on offense and on D. They can win games at either end of the floor.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
MP against Hero. MP, that's for 2. And no good that time. The Heat go the other way with it. And Miami, Smitty, really has succeeded in putting together a complete ball club. I mean, from top to bottom, with all the parts needed.
I totally agree, Kevin. That was their goal. Build a team that doesn't rely on any one strength. On nights when they're not shooting it well, their defense can pick up the slack.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City. Here's MP. Smith trying to break loose. MP, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Butler on the wing, guarded by Green. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Hero. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. MP against Hero. Here's MP. They grab their own miss. Smith the pass to MP. Butler with the ball. He's against Smith. Outside Lowry. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Trying to get open is Adebayo. A shot by Sims, no good. For Houston, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 5 points so far. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the Heat's head coach. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, that's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thanks, David. Here's Butler. The Rockets making the shot. Rocket 6. Hero. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Here's Butler. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
The 3 from MP. And another 3 for Houston.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
So both teams making some changes here. And Zeller kicks to Lowry. Back to Zeller. Good ball movement here by Miami. MP against Hero. And there's the pass to Zeller. Just 3 to shoot. Hero, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's MP.
Oh, okay.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now, here's Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Martin against Green. Martin dishes to Zeller. Lowry from outside. Şengün with the rebound. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Wizards.
Yeah, proficiency from range. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Martin's checked in for Green. Now here's Lowry. Talking about that win against the Thunder, he was definitely a major factor as well. And Zeller kicks to Martin. Hero against MP. Will it go? And it's blocked! And he keeps control of the ball. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. And MP throws it down hard.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here is Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. MP against Hero. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here's MP. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Houston Rockets. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Then it's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Sims in at the four-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He finished with 66 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Three-pointer, Lowry. And again, it's the Heat missing. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Knocks it loose and stolen by MP. And Smith with the stuff.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They want to... And so it's Houston sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage number. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Checking out the group for Steven Silas to start the second half. We've got Harden. Smith is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Green. And it's MP in at the 2. And it's Smith missing.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Poked away. 6 on the shot clock. Hero on the wing, covered by MP.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for MP. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Outside Butler. 3-pointer. They get it back. And Adebayo throws it down.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
MP against Hero. Smith trying to break loose, and it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's MP. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And now it's up to 25 points for MP. The Heat have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
MP up top. He's covered by Hero. Here's MP. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pass to Adebayo. A second chance effort.
This game is defined by heart and hustle. Bam Adebayo will be welcomed by any coach on any team in any league.
It's his first trip to the line. And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
Yes, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
Here's MP, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Clearly a foul.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
And it's good for two.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Here's MP. Washington trying to break free. MP, good. MP's got 10 points here in the second half. And Miami shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. The shot's good.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And just look at how he navigates. His athleticism is eye-opening.
Left side, Martin. It's blocked. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And MP throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Hero kicks to Martin. That's tipped.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Zeller passes to Jovic. Clock at 4. Martin from outside. Good saving. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Yurtsevin out there with Zeller. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Jovic in at the 3 spot.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Washington, that's good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots. And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Here's MP. And, yes, it's good. MP's got 43 points.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Robinson's checked in for the Heat. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mikhailuk. MP deciding where to go with it. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generation.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to MYCAREER. Martin against Robinson. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Six to shoot. The shot will not fall. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's MYCAREER. Buries it from three-point range. MYCAREER's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him. Good on the bucket. MP's got 47 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's MYCAREER. A three-pointer off the mark. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Reggie Bull. .32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the inside, Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Embracing the physical nature of the game, Butler loves getting contact while shooting.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. MP's got 49 points in the game.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best.
And another steal for him.
With every steal, he continues to march towards the record books.
Well, Greg, looking at his season totals, he's got a good view of third most steals in a single year. What a defensive season for him. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is good. And Joseph drops them both. Here's Mills. MP outside for the 3. Off target. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David All.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Now Denver's starting 5.
Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Highland in at the point. Here's Harden. And here's MP. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. That shot off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Oh, MP with a block. Fast break. Here come the Rockets with the 10-footer, and he hits the jumper.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
And here are the Rockets now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
We just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Here's MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's
yet another steal from him.
With every steal, he continues his march towards the record books.
Looking at his season totals, he's got a good view of third most steals in a year. What a defensive season for him. Here's Highland after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Back to Warren. Clock at 6. Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's MP. Changes up. And the layup is good. MP's gotten his third basket of the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And the Nuggets call time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Şengün checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Tate comes in for Smith. Martin, he's checked in for Green. And Washington is subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Curry. Coming off a 12-point game. Pass to Watson. Now here's Curry. The three is up. The shot comes out.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Here's MP. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
The Nuggets trail. Pass to Watson. Here's Highland. Now Curry. He's covered by Tate. Here's Najee. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no...
Oh, And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Watson. Here's Najee. From down in the low post, it goes.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
MP against Curry. MP shot is good. MP's got 10 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. It's intercepted. For three. And the three-pointer goes. 13 points in the game.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
Here's Highland. The kick out. Curry. The shot. And they recover it. And so it's Houston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Houston?
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Jalen Green is out there with Smith. Then it's MP. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Harden in at point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Jokic against Porzingis. Green against Warren. Brent at the center position. It does feel like we're seeing a reemergence of the big man, the traditional five.
Yeah, B.A., I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional five is part of your action.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Heat had a huge game. He finished with 51 points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah.
He swipes the ball away again.
All year long, that's been his thing. Just pouncing on any chance to grab a steal.
And with that swipe, he is now tied for third for most steals in a single season.
They're going old school out there now.
Nabbing another steal.
And he creeps towards greatness with every steal he makes.
He has climbed his way up to the third highest steal numbers ever in an NBA season. They need this. That shot is off. Green with the defensive effort. MP way outside. The long distance three is buried. MP's got 23.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Their last encounter was in Denver.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
So it's Houston up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And the Nuggets shooting the ball at 48% so far. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Michael Malone. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Highland in at the point.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Yeah, everybody knows that Bones nickname is going to stick for quite a while, but don't let it fool you. This guy is not afraid to take it inside and challenge bigger defenders.
Outside Warren. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound. And with Highland, the fearlessness he brings. It's what makes the fans love him, right?
Yeah, B.A., I like the Bones nickname